and welcome back to the Fucking Right podcast for, I think this is episode 4? 5? I don't know how long we've been doing
anymore.
this. I think it's 5. We're almost halfway to double digits. Exciting, I know, wow. We're your hosts once again. You can watch our video on ourselves on our YouTube channel. We're not going to introduce ourselves again. So this week in hockey, things have been really, really slow. Yeah, not much has really happened. We're gonna talk about kind of like off-season stuff, but also like, yeah, we're gonna try and make do with like the 4 pieces of information we've been given the entire time.
Se me está yendo la señal.
So yeah. So I guess the first thing we should do is talk about the Olympics.
Yes.
They're over now, I guess. Like, what I would say is, yeah, it was a really good time.
They were very
fun time.
I enjoyed
Penny
them.
Alexiak could step on me, and I would say thank you.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
did you see her tennis photos? She looked good even going to, like, a tennis game. Like,
I
man,
know. It's not fair. Like,
It really is not.
it's not fair. And I'm just here like, wow, that family is just beautiful.
I know. They're
Jamie's like really nice looking too.
it's not, like, it's just not fair.
It's not fair that they're that pretty.
My family
Also-
was like, "You're in love with Penny," and I'm like, "How can you not be?
How can you not be in love with
How do you not? Like,
Yeah. Other than that, than the topic of Penny being beautiful, we love her. We stan. 7 Olympic medals now,
yeah.
most in history by a woman or a man for Team Canada. Love how she saw Jamie like taking over like the summer with
And
like
she
his
was
big
just like,
Kraken
"No."
news, and she was just like, nah,
Not on my
I'm
watch.
just gonna go in here and pretty much take his spotlight. Look, interviewer, he said, like, yeah, I've been learning how to swim
I
a bit.
know.
Like, as if he could ever compete with
yeah,
Miss Penny.
Honestly, that's me with my sister. My sister, like, my sister straight up coached her high school swim team. Like, she's very good, and I'm just like, I could totally be. Yeah, I totally can keep up with her.
Could totally. Yeah. Love it, though, love it. So she got a silver and 2 bronze, which is really nice. I think she got 4th in the 100 freestyle, which she, like, got her gold in 5 years ago now, in Rio.
Yeah.
But I think she's gonna win it in Paris. I think she's gonna be, like, determined
It, like, also in Rio, like,
to win it.
I love her, but, like, one of the reasons her and Manuel were able to, like, win was because the person that won, I think she won this year,
Campbell, yeah.
yeah, she had, like, a really bad race in Rio, but she's, like, probably...
Yeah, they talked about her nerves, like, all the time in Rio. Like, I don't know why that was a thing. Like, they just talked about, like, how she'd get, like, really nervous, and I don't know why. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. The Australians are always, like, really,
The
really
Australians
good.
were, like, too good this year. Who could win a gold medal against the Australians, honestly?
Like, they're always
And-
good, but, like, oh my god.
Yeah, this year they were, like, exceptionally good.
Yeah.
Also, like, Penny stopped competing butterfly, too, so that, like, kind of
Yeah.
reduced her chances of, like,
Yeah.
getting medals, because she can only swim now, like, I guess, like, the medley races,
Yeah.
and then the 100 and 200.
I don't think she would have medaled in the butterfly, though, because,
Yeah, because she hadn't trained it in a while,
yeah.
either, like, plus Maggie McNeil
that
was
race
there,
was
so,
so
like,
good.
just let her have the spotlight, who cares
It
about
was
that?
so close. The Chinese girl that got second, she was in, like, first for most of the race, and my dad was just, like, he was so excited, and then, like, Maggie, like, beat her at, like, the very last second, and he was like, no!
Okay, honestly though, Maggie's reaction is kind of iconic.
It is.
It's her squinting at the scoreboard.
That's me
So
though. Like
relatable.
that's me half the time. It's like, did I?
Like, what is this? Yeah. Outside of the pool, though, we have a couple other golds and stuff to talk about. Christine Sinclair and the Canadian women's soccer team
I cried.
finally get the gold that they deserve.
They should have made the gold medal game in London. We aren't gonna talk about that. But I cried. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was great. I honestly thought they were gonna lose. No joke. When they were
Same.
going into the penalty shootout, I was
Same.
like, oh my god, they're gonna lose. And then they went down 2-0. But then as soon
No,
as
I
the
think
Swedish
they were down
captain.
3-1. They were down 3-1, I think. It was 3-1.
Maybe. I don't remember. They were down like a bit. They were down like
by
a
2.
fair bit.
And then
Yeah.
Swedish
And then the
captain
Swedish captain missed like high, totally. And I was like, okay, they'll be fine.
Labe saved it. And yeah, that was so stressful. Like,
It was stressful. Like, God, imagine. Just imagine.
Jesse
like,
Fleming, our Lord and Savior, Jesse Fleming.
Sorry, there's a bug in the room on my desk. Gotta kill it before it kills me. It's like this tiny thing, but okay. Andre DeGrasse, 6 for 6 in gold medal races. Gold medal. In final races.
Yeah.
Like, he's medaled every time he's been in a final.
Yeah.
Which is insane. Like, think about that.
Honestly, like
Like, even at Worlds, too,
Yeah,
apparently. Like,
imagine if the hockey team won every single time they made it to the cup final. Like,
yeah. Like, that's insane. Like, he's medaled every single time. He's been, I think, at
so
Worlds, too.
good.
I think
Yeah,
it's 9 for
it just-
9.
across
In
all
terms of, like,
international-
Worlds and then Olympics.
Yeah, across all international finals, he's never
Like,
not medaled at a international
that's
final.
crazy.
I know.
Like, it's honestly unbelievable. I think in Paris, if he does end up going to Paris, because I know he's getting like older now,
Yeah.
right? If he goes to Paris, I think he'll be gunning for that 100-meter gold though.
Yes.
Because he got silver and then he got bronze. It's just like it's not satisfactory, you know,
Yeah.
like as compared to like winning the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have like, I guess the big story of the Olympics was Team USA Gymnastics. They actually did like really well.
Yeah, they got
like
finished
obviously
second.
they didn't win team gold, but like everyone on the team got a medal in like
Yeah.
something at
Like,
least.
Suni won the all around. That was
iconic.
yes.
That was so amazing.
I know, and like her being like Southeast Asian, like I love that. It's
Yeah, and her double pike. The form on her double pike is so good. And yet, like, she hasn't competed it since she was like 12.
I know. It's like, are you sure you don't do this all the time?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. And, like, I love Michaela Skinner going in as alternate for Simone and straight up just pulling out a silver medal out of, like, nowhere.
Yes. That's
Like, Jade, too, getting her gold, getting the gold that she
yeah.
deserves. Like, yeah. Gymnastics was a good time.
Yes,
I
it was
would
worth.
say.
It was worth the very early morning.
Yeah, definitely. They showed it at, like, the weirdest times, too. Like,
Yeah.
they never scheduled it really on prime time.
Yeah, it's because of like the time zones and stuff.
Yeah. Aside from the Olympics, in terms of like hockey competitions, we have a Hlinka update. Hlinka ended last weekend, I think.
Yes.
On the 8th or something.
remember.
Russia repeats as champion, which I'm
because
angry that they
Canada was in
won in
there.
2019 because that was Jamie's team. But you know,
We don't talk about that, okay? That's
we don't. No,
that never
we
happened.
don't talk about.
That never
happened. Michkov is still scary.
Yep.
Because, yeah, of course he is. Slovakia, though, with, like, a surprising silver?
Yeah,
Like,
they
dang.
did very well.
They did pretty well. Like, I don't know, look out for them at
Yeah.
World Juniors. Because they might make a push.
Yeah. Hopefully not too much of a push, but like,
Yeah. I would have loved to see Canada win the tournament again, because you know they would have if Shane and Connor were there.
yes.
they would have just lit it up.
Oh,
but,
that would have been so much fun.
but, you know, that's... Unfortunately, they couldn't go to any tournaments at all whatsoever, which is sad. Yeah, and then Women's Worlds starts soon. I think it starts on the 30th. I think the United States is looking to repeat as champions again after that controversial Finland no goal on home ice in overtime, thinking that they had won. But turns out they didn't. And then, yeah, Canada is looking to medal, I think, for the first time since 2012.
A long time.
They don't medal at Women's Worlds for some
I
reason.
know, like
They always medal at the Olympics.
I know. They always do
Which is
super
so
well at the
weird.
Olympics, but it's I don't know. I can't explain it.
Which, like, it's kind of the opposite for them. Like, I would say it's, like, kind of the opposite for the men. Not really, because the men just place everywhere.
They always place. It's
Even with, like, in Pyeongchang in 2018, they still got bronze.
I know, like
with, like, their D team.
that
like,
team sucked. But also, like, it's none of the other countries have like NHL players either. I feel
like, only Russia has, like, the KHL, right?
Yeah,
So
I
like,
feel
it makes more sense.
I feel like Canada and the US both kind of got like were the most heavily affected by that, right? Because like all the other countries, like most of them have like their own sort of like pro leagues, like in like their own countries. But like Canada and the US, like all of most of like their players are just in like the NHL or the AHL.
Yeah, exactly. And then like if you don't go, it's just like, oh well, you know, we'll take the junior players who are eligible, or we'll take this guy from Europe.
Yeah. Honestly, Kale, apparently Makar got invited, and then he said no. There was like a rumor.
Yeah. Okay, it makes sense though, because if you get injured at the Olympics,
yeah,
then you can't play. It kind of sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah.
That,
and, like, the Olympics are also, like, with Kale's, like, he was at UMass, and, like, the Olympics are, like, right at the same time as, like, the playoff push and the NCAA.
Right.
So, like, it makes sense. That, like,
just not optimal timing in general.
Yeah.
Apparently, a bunch of, in terms of, like, other Olympic kind of news, a bunch of, the national teams are hosting camps this month. I know Finland is hosting a camp. Denmark is hosting a camp. I don't know, however, how many other countries are hosting camps, but I know at least those two are, and I think some of the other European countries, I think Germany might be hosting a camp too.
Yeah.
Like, a bunch of them are, except the US and Canada, because apparently we can't figure out whether we want NHL players to go to the Olympics, which is so stupid. Just let Connor and David win a gold medal.
They're supposed to have it answered by the end of the month.
Yeah. Which, like, NHL, you agree to it in the CBA, don't back out. Don't say just, because COVID.
Honestly,
You wrote the CBA knowing that COVID was a thing. But yeah.
The NHL confused me so much.
Yeah. I saw Craig Button's projected rankings, or projected lineup. This is a Craig Button hating show, guys, because the lineup kind of sucks.
We don't like him, do we?
The lineup kind of sucks. It wasn't what I would put for a lineup.
I don't
but
even
you know,
it was still really
it was
good.
okay.
It was still really good. I remember that. I don't remember anything else.
Yeah, it was like a pretty good lineup, but like, I don't know. I think we could take better players. To the Olympics. But yeah, hopefully that's like our team is still going to be great.
Yeah,
honestly.
whatever happens, like
whatever honestly ends up happening, because like honestly, everyone's saying like, oh, Team USA, they'll probably win this time, and I'm like, I don't know about that.
No.
The only weakness we have is, I guess, goaltending. But like, Carey Price is Carey Price. When it comes time to be like in the spotlight, like. He might not be good in the regular season, but when he turns it on, he turns it on.
And like if he doesn't work, I mean you've got.
Well, yeah, the goaltending's kind of thin. Not gonna lie.
Flower.
Kemper might go, who just was on the world championship
If Carter
team.
Hart can back up to where he was before this season, like
Yeah, he'll probably go. I feel like Binnington is probably going to be invited to camp, at least. I don't think he'll go, but I think he'll probably be invited to camp.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, even, like, Mackenzie Blackwood. I almost said Thatcher Demko, but then I realized he's not Canadian.
He's American, yeah.
He's an American. Yeah, and then, like, whoever else is, like, kind of good still.
Yeah.
Like, within the season. Fleury is still good.
Yeah.
They probably take him.
Yeah.
If he's good on a really, really bad Blackhawks team.
Yeah. It's probably... Yeah, like, I feel like the team is going to be so weird. It's going to be, like, a bunch of veterans and a bunch of children. I feel like it's going to be like that.
Yeah, kind of. High-key. Yeah, but, like, I don't know. I feel like Craig Button is so ridiculous, though. Like, literally last year, when he was talking about his projected list, he was like, yeah, Bowen Byram might make it. Even though he's not in the NHL yet. Like, he might make it.
Oh my
and I was like, bro,
what?
wait until 2024. Then you're going to have Dylan Kirby and Bowen there. Okay?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so moving on then, in terms of, like, actual NHL news, there's not much. I guess Rangers beats have been saying a lot that Jack Eichel might be traded to the Rangers soon, and I'm like, BS, because you have nothing to offer us.
Schneider, Otter.
They won't offer Braden. They won't offer Braden. Is the situation here? They were literally like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Braden Schneider is untouchable in an Eichel trade.
I mean, like, as he should be, but also like
that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, the Rangers
for Eichel, like maybe if we're talking like someone else, but like if you're not willing to give up Braden Schneider, who doesn't even play the same position as Jack Eichel,
you're not gonna get him.
You're not gonna get him. Minnesota is opening up again, probably because of the Kaprizov.
Yeah.
He might go back to Russia thing.
Yeah.
Which,
that's
like,
interesting.
That's crazy that he might go back to Russia, just wins the Calder and then dips.
I mean, like, it'd be funny, not gonna lie, like...
It would be, but then I'd be like, but Jason Robertson deserved Calder more.
Yeah. Next year's Calder is gonna be so much fun. Oh my god.
Oh, bro.
If
Trevor wins the Calder, if
you
Trevor straight up wins the Calder,
no,
I'm not gonna be able to.
You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be the 2020 Tim Taylor plus some Europeans. That's what it's gonna be because you've got Newhook, you've got Trevor, you've got Turcotte, you've got Caulfield, you've got Boldy.
Is Jamie still eligible? Has he played more than 25 games?
I don't know. But like,
Bowen's in there because he hasn't played more than 25.
Yeah, but it's like Pinto. It's basically just gonna be like the 2020 NCAA Rookie of the Year plus some
like
Canadians.
2020, 2019, like some guys.
Yeah.
I swear to God, though, if Trevor wins the Calder,
He's
never gonna shut up.
He won't.
He's never gonna be able to be done with his face.
He won't. No,
Cole can win it. I've agreed that Cole can win it. Like,
and
in my heart, Cole is already the winner.
If Cole doesn't win it, you've got like Pinto, and you've got Boldy, and you've got Newhook, and you've got Nye. Like, Trevor won't win. No, thank you. Please no.
Trevor will win on the horrible Ducks. Please. I'm so sorry, But hey, at least the Ducks suck and they know it.
We've accepted it at this point.
Yeah. Carter Hart got extended.
Yeah.
Recently. Ducks recently extended a bunch of their guys.
They're doing some things.
Yeah,
finally.
they're doing stuff.
Good job, Ducks management. Please send Jamie back to junior like he needs to be sent down. Please. Oh my god, if they ruin Jamie, I'm gonna cry.
They can't do that.
Please send him back to junior. Please. That's the one thing I ask of you. Please send him back to junior. He can play. He can play against Grant Clark. Okay? He can go play against other people. Go lead. Go
Yes.
be captain on that World Juniors team.
Yes, please, please.
Please don't keep Jamie in the NHL, guys. I hope I feel so bad saying this. I hope he loses his job at training camp. Like, genuinely, he needs another year in junior.
When you say it that way, it sounds so mean. But like,
That's so bad.
but like, yeah,
He needs another year in junior. Like,
yeah.
you gotta yes very Kotkaniemi this. Like, you
Yes.
can't. You gotta
But
see
also
how
like,
bad he performed in his first year, and then send him down.
yeah. Oh.
Or he needs at least like another year in the AHL. Like, even
Yeah.
if it's not back to Erie, like
Does
he still needs another.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs another.
I don't know if
year
he's
as well.
eligible for the AHL deal that they have.
No, because he's eligible for the CHL, so he can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So send him back to junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Brant Clark, our boy, signs his ELC. The photo he posted on his stories because he didn't want Otter and Chase to make fun of him. It's so cute.
I know.
I hope he's doing okay. That's great for him. Hopefully Quentin has sent him a text or something right now.
Hopefully.
So far. Hopefully.
Yeah.
God. Quentin, please just text him. Please. Just text him.
Just like
He's so scared of you for no reason.
he's so intimidated.
So yeah. Brant Clark, great for him, signs his ELC. It's so wonderful. Yay, go Brant. Yeah, and then we have our Bachelorette update. Thank you to everyone who voted for us. Yeah, we got more responses than I kind of expected we would,
Same.
to be honest. It was a really good time. It was really fun. People messaged me saying, like, I don't know who half these guys are, but I'm gonna just choose them. Cause yeah, that do be how it is. So we have 15 guys now, all of us, who you guys ended up picking for, I guess, us for the next round. So I'll read out the list. So for Ari, the winners, I guess, of the first round were Cody Glass, Mitch Marner, Andrei Svechnikov, Adam Lowry, Ryan Suzuki, Jacob Peltier, Morgan Geeky, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Josh Anderson, King Pinto, Josh Norris, Connor Roulette, Mikey McLeod, Tyson Jost, and Kent Johnson. And then for me, the guys you guys chose for me were Owen Power, Cole Perfetti, Connor Bedard, Kale McCarr, Cody Glass, Ryan Suzuki, Anne Boquist, Quinton Byfield, Matt Boldy, Anthony Bavillier, Chase Stillman, Cole Caulfield, Ty Smith, Connor Geeky, and Brant Clark. And for Kat, you guys ended up choosing Brendan Brisson, Devin Levi, Brant Clark, Cole Perfetti, Caden Gooley, Matt Boldy, Alex Newhook, Connor Bedard, Ryan Suzuki, Shane Pinto, Matt Barzal, Josh Norris, Cale McCarr, Nick Suzuki, and Ken Johnson. And so, since we kind of have like an uneven number of guys now, we all decided, I guess for this round, since it's 15 guys in total, we're all going to choose one guy to move forward without having to be voted in, and then we'll put the rest of the 14 guys in a poll, and then you guys choose. 7 will come out, and then we'll have 8, including that one guy that we all chose. So we'll announce our selections. So I chose Brant Clark, my beloved. Yeah, to move forward. Kat?
I chose Ken Johnson because I don't trust y'all to vote for him. Sorry. Yeah.
But R.I.P. Brant, though. Like, I already made the matchups for this week, and I'll be posting them in a Google Doc once the episode comes out. Man, Brant's gonna get eaten alive, probably.
Poor Brant. Oh my god.
There's gonna be a tie, maybe, even.
I mean, at least he'll get through on yours.
Yeah. Oh, one of ours. Brant was eliminated first round. Not Ari's.
My heart hurts because of it.
But hey, that just means that we'll all have different winners in the end.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah. And Ari, who'd you end up choosing?
I chose Kent Johnson too. It was very hard to decide, but overall, I just decided to go to Kent because the BF vibes are high.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't put him in my I put Owen in. And not one TikTok, guys. Not one TikTok.
It's the one TikTok.
Changed everything for me. Yeah. So we'll be putting out that form when the episode comes out. And we'll talk about the results next week. And then you guys will vote for who ends up going to hometowns, aka Final Four, which will be exciting. And yeah, and we'll have a new edit coming out thanks to Ari. It's gonna be good. Yeah, so that's the Bachelorette update for this week. We'll update you again next week. But for this week, we also have a fun activity because it's the off season and there's nothing else to do or talk about. So, basically, what we decided we were going to do this week for our activity, instead of like the Bachelorette and stuff, we decided to do tier lists and superlatives. So, we all kind of came up in like one of our podcast planning sessions, kind of after the pod. We all decided that we were going to make tier lists and superlatives, and we chose our categories. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to hopefully the technology works with us, because I don't know how great it's going to do, but we're going to start with the tier list. And so I guess our first tier list that we're going to go through is the most dateable tier list. I actually made one of these for
the World
Juniors team and the U18 team. And so this is kind of like the guys that we put on this tier list were kind of guys that we talked about before on the pod, and guys we all know, and so hopefully you guys will know them too. And so here, give me a second, I'm just gonna share what I have with y'all. For my most dateable tier list, because it's awesome, I hope you guys think it's good. Kat and Ari have already given me their approval on it. Here we go. So this is my most dateable tier list. As you can see, I did do it by song lyrics because I thought it would be fun for the first two. And so in my I once believed love would be burning red, but it's golden, obviously after Taylor Swift. We have two guys. I had to keep it at two. Otherwise, I would put every single person in there. We got Brant Clark and we got Jamie in there because their boyfriend vibes are just too high.
Superior.
And they're, they're like my beloved. I truly love two men. I talk about them all the time, so it's not that surprising. And so in my second tier, so these lyrics are from a One Direction song.
Yes.
So the truly, madly, deeply, I am foolishly, completely falling tier. I have Bowen, Brayden, Cole, Fetz, Devin, Luke, Maddie, Otter, Quentin, and Shane in there. And so this is kind of the tier where I'm I would date you. Heck yeah, I would date you, but you're not the pinnacle. You're not at the top. You're not really the guy that I would choose first. Maybe I wouldn't swipe right on you. I don't know how to do it on I don't have Tinder, but I wouldn't choose you first. You'd be my third choice. Oh. Okay, and then the third tier, so I would marry you in Vegas had you given me the chance to say I do, is kind of like the guys that I had like a face for before, but now I'm like, and would I say yes if they asked me out? Like, would I? And so we have Dylan Cousins leading the pack. I won't elaborate on that. Kirby Doc, Chase Stillman, Jacob Peltier, Caden Korczak, Olin Zellweger, Owen Power, and Ryan Suzuki. And, like, you know, there was a point where I would say maybe they were at the top, but, you know, not now.
I'm thinking back to those phases of yours and just...
And we don't talk about the Dylan phase. And we don't talk about how abruptly I dropped that. And then, so can I have this dance phase, which means, yeah, maybe, like, one. Maybe, like, one. One time. I'd go on, like, one date with you. We have, I think this is, oh my god. Why am I blanking? Brendan Brisson. Brisson. Corson. Is this Corson Coolemans or Corson Lambos? Corson, it's Coolemans. It's Coolemans.
Yes.
Don't worry. Lambos looks different. I know that, at least. We have Jack Quinn in here. We have Kent, unfortunately, in here. But that's because I'm saving him for you guys, okay? We have Peyton Krebs, Connor Roulette, and Thomas Harley. And then we have kind of like the final actual tier. I Don't Want to Be the one from Carly Rae Jepsen's song. Basically, this means no, I would not. You would probably hate me if we ever went out. You'd probably stop the date midway. So we have Alex Turcotte, unfortunately, Connor McMichael, sad. Dylan Holloway, because I don't know why, but I feel like he would just hate me. He's like the spy.
I think he'd hate everyone, like...
Everyone. Caden Gooley, Spencer Knight, unfortunately. Alex Newhook, Owen Lindmark, and Francesco Pinelli. And then, I Hope I Was Your Favorite Crime, from Favorite Crime by Olivia Rodrigo, because it talks about an older guy and an underage girl. Favorite Crime. Anyways, Connor Bedard is in there, because he's tiny, but I'm also tiny, but I would love to date him.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Stop. If Kat, you want to go now with your tier list?
Okay. So, you can't even see that, but, you know, you can't see the writing.
Oh, I can see it. It's fine.
It's
fine on mine.
Oh, okay. You can't see it very clearly, but, so in the first tier, it says, I would make chicken stuffed with mozzarella wrapped in Parma ham with a side of homemade mash for you. If you understand that reference, I love you. So we have Brendan Brisson and Brant Clark because I love them a lot. And then we have If I Could Fly, I would be coming right back home to you, which is a One Direction lyric. As you can see, I'm very indecisive. So we have Maddie, Kent, Ryan Suzuki, Braden Schneider, Jamie Drysdale, Bowen Byram, Caden Korczak, Dylan Holloway, Peyton Krebs, Quentin Byfield, Cole Perfetti, Brendan Othman, Shane Wright, Alex Turcotte, and Owen Power, because like I said, I'm very indecisive. And then
What's so many in there? Oh my god.
I know.
Are there 20 guys in there?
I know.
21 guys?
Shut up, shush. And then so the next tier is You Know I Want to Be the One to Hold You When You Sleep, which is also a One Direction lyric. I like One Direction a lot. We have Jacob Peltier, Devon Levi, Alex Newhook, Kirby Doc, Dylan Cousins, Corson Coolemans, Caden Gooley, Chase Stillman, Francesco Pinelli, and Owen Lindmark. And then we have the I Want to Steal Your Hoodies, so like the We Could Be Friends sort of tier. Cole Caulfield, Spencer Knight, Connor Roulette, Connor McMichael, Thomas Harley, Jack Quinn, Olin Zellweger, Luke Hughes. And then it's fetus, it's Connor Bedard because
he's a child.
Yeah.
We are also children, so it's fine.
It's fine, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I I like how you don't have one of like, yeah, these guys I would never. You just don't have that tier. I'm like, wow, I feel bad because I have a tier.
I'm like too nice. Like I feel so bad. I feel so bad putting somebody in like. Yeah.
Man, I did not feel bad about putting Turks or Dylan Holloway down there. Just so you know.
The thing is, like
Anyways,
both
Ari,
of them were
it
at
is time for
Wisconsin,
you.
so like.
So do I start now?
This episode.
Okay.
There are a lot of cuts this episode. We've been having tech issues. So, yeah, we're going to cut superlatives. I know we said we were going to do superlatives. But I think we're just going to do tier lists today to save time. We don't want to put out another hour and 40-minute episode again, guys.
It was an hour and 37. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Okay, but Ari, go ahead, introduce your first tier list.
This is the dateability tier list. My first section is my loves, my beloveds, just my type. We have Brendan Brisson, Chase Stillman, Frank Clark, Braden Schneider, Owen Lindmark, Jamie Drysdale, Ryan Stuckey, and Owen Power. They're all self-explanatory. Basically, they're all my type. There's not much to it. The next one is Pretty Baby. The dateability is there, but I'll admire from afar. This is dudes that I probably wouldn't date, but like I would probably have a crush on them or something. We have Alex Turcotte, Bowen Byron, Dylan Holloway, Devin Levi, Jacob Peltier, Kirby Dodd, and Thomas Harley. Next, we have I Want to Pass Love Notes to Each Other and Fall in Love Slowly, aka Best Friends to Lovers, Jack Quinn, Kent Johnson, Spencer Knight, Brendan Othman, Luke Hughes, Maddie Beniers, Hayden Krebs, and Connor Roulette.
Best Friends to Lovers is my favorite trope, by the way.
Yes,
it's my favorite trope in all of this.
Am I the only person here that doesn't like that? Okay. No.
Yeah. Best Friends to Lovers?
The next one is Can we be friends and have cute? Cole Caulfield, Cole Perfetti. I pronounced that probably so wrong.
Perfetti.
Just give me a minute. My mind's processing. Caden Korzak, Olin Soldiger, Shane Wright. There's too many boys, all their names are mixing up. Caden Goulet and Quinton Byfield. Yes, okay. Next is I Think You Might Have the Wrong Number. This is I don't know who you are, but you're cute or not my type. I think that's Connor.
Yes.
Then we have Dylan Cousins. I don't know that guy's name. I'm so.
It's Carson Coleman. Okay, so welcome back for like the 5th time. This is probably like the 5th or 6th cut Kat has had to make in post editing. Our tech issues have been so bad this episode, guys. Y'all, Kat's gonna have to make a blooper reel. Blooper reel of us just being like our tech issues. But yeah, Ari's on her phone now, so we're gonna have her read the rest of her tier list off, cause her Wi-Fi is not working on her laptop, I guess. So I think you were on. I don't remember which tier you were on. You were on.
I think I did my Best Friend to Lovers. Did I get to finish that one?
I think you started that. I think you
started. You were talking about Corson Kuhlman and how you didn't know his name.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we were
the tier below that, the one with the 4 guys in it. Okay. There were only like 4 guys in that tier.
I think you might have the wrong number. I don't know who you are, but you're cute or you're not my type. It's Connor. I don't know his last name.
Connor McMichael. Connor McMichael.
Dylan Cousins. And then that guy.
Corson Coleman.
And then Francesco Pinelli, I know who he is because I like his name.
Yeah,
And
same.
after that, I have, good thing I can still pull off the minor card. I have Connor Bedard. Minors.
All of us
minors.
low-key, high-key, hitting on Connor Bedard as minors.
I mean, we're all minors, so it's fine.
It's fine.
I would like to say I'm only 8 months older than him. Okay? So I'm still good.
I'm younger than him, so like.
I think
Yeah.
I'm old. Well, of course I'm older than him. Much
Younger than
older.
Connor Bedard?
I'm a child, yes.
What? That blows my mind. Wait, but he has a June birthday.
Yeah. I'm born
He's like
in
the baby though.
I'm born in 07.
Sorry,
Really?
what?
She's like an actual baby.
Bro, that's 3 years after me. Let me just process that.
I'm like, okay, but I'm born in January, so it's not like that bad.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like.
So your draft class is literally guys who are children right now.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Who don't even exist on the scene, on the hockey scene right now. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why was I always convinced that you were the same age as Ari and I? Like, not, no lie.
We're like 17.
I don't know.
You were 17.
17 or 16.
I feel like I don't know. I think it's just like my Tumblr vibe.
Yo, but you know what this means? You can hit on Connor.
Yes! Yes!
Still.
Yes.
Do it. Oh my god. So that means you're 14? You're 13?
I'm 14. Yeah.
Okay.
14.
Better then.
Because I have a January birthday, so.
Okay, that's better than I'm 16 still, y'all. I'm still young.
I'm 17.
Ari, wow, so old.
Yes.
I know.
Okay, continuing on though with our tier list. Let's try and move as fast as we can for this. I'm gonna share my screen and y'all all are gonna see. Okay, can you guys see it? Yes? No?
It's yes.
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 Awesome. Okay, so for this next one, it's the most likely to be your friend IRL tier list. And of course, song lyrics once again. So in my first tier, I have That's My Best Friend. He's a real bad bee. And it's Bowen, Brant, Chase, Cole, Maddie, and Otter. So everyone but Maddie I chose because they're so loud, and I'm also very loud, so I feel like we vibe well. And Maddie, it's just because he's smart.
Yeah.
He's smart, and we talk to each other and work. Then we have the Sin class next to a redhead named Abigail tier, and basically this is the tier where it's like, okay, we'd be friends, but like maybe not like super, super close. Like we'd be like friends when we sit in class next to each other. And so we have Braden, we have Fett, we have Devin, Jacob, Jamie, Kent, Caden, Owen, and Quentin. Then we have like the lean on me when you're not strong tier, which is like, okay, if you ever need help, I'll be there, but like we're kind of just acquaintances. We have Brendan, we have Kirby, Luke, Olin Zellweger, Peyton Krebs, Shane Wright, and Thomas Harley. Then we have the Let's Be Friends and like Never Speak Again. This is like, I used this before I redid my tier list. This was my, maybe once at like a pep rally, we're friends. Like if we sit next together to one another at like an assembly, maybe we'd be friends.
This reminds me of like at figure skating. It's like, because in figures it's like an individual sport, but like we're on the ice together and we're in like the dressing room together. We're like friends, but like
not really.
Not really.
We have Connor McMichael, we have Jack Quinn, Alex Newhook, and Connor Roulette. And then we have the When You See My Face, Hope It Gives You Hell tier, which is basically all the guys who would absolutely 100% hate me if we ever met in real life. Alex Tricott, Clyde Bedard, Corson Coolemans, Dylan Holloway, Dylan Cousins, R.I.P. me, Caden Korzak, Spencer Knight, Owen Lindmark, Francesco Pinelli, and unfortunately Ryan Suzuki. That one would make me sad though. He'd hate me, but I'd be sad about it. Like the other ones, I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Pat, for your best friends one.
Okay,
I can see
so
it. You're good.
on my tier list, the first tier is called "My introverted, people-hating ass would be willing to spend 24 hours with you." You have Brendan Brisson, Maddie Beniers, Brennan Othman, Cole Perfetti, Braden Schneider, Jamie Drysdale, and Owen Power. Solely because I feel like they are crazy, but also kind of have the ability to like calm down. So like,
Oh, I forgot. People are gonna ask me why I didn't put Jamie in my top tier. I didn't put him there because the best friends to lovers vibe would be. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to be like just friends.
yeah.
It'd have to be something more, guys. Yes. Okay, continue.
Okay, so the second one is I would let you watch One Direction This Is Us with me, aka I would let you see me cry for an hour and a half. In case you can't tell, I like One Direction a lot. So we have Kent Johnson, Connor Bedard, Shane Wright, Brant Clark, Alex Newhook, Payne Krebs, Quentin Byfield, Ryan Suzuki, Thomas Harley, Devin Levi. And then it's the I feel like I could do a group project with you without feeling the need to kill you. We have Cole Caulfield, Owen Lindmark, Luke Hughes, Spencer Knight, Alex Turcotte, Chase Stillman, Connor McMichael, Dylan Cousins, Jack Quinn, Jacob Peltier, Corson. No, my brain is blanking. Caden Korzak, Kirby Dock, Bowen Byram, Dylan Holloway, Corson Coleman, Caden Gooley, and then it's the I know like literally nothing about you, but your personality, so I don't know where to put you. TSN, please give us some interviews. Corson Coleman, Connor Roulette, Francesco Pinelli.
Mark Masters, give us more interviews.
Mark
I don't
Masters.
want Craig Button's interviews.
Mark Masters, our prospect king.
Mark Masters, our prospect king. Okay, and Ari, your turn for your tier list. Your tier.
I won't share it because we don't want any more problems. My first section is that's my best friend. I think we would / could get along. I have Jamie Drysdale, Ryan Suzuki, Quentin Byfield, Owen Lindmark, Brant Clark, and Jacob Peltier. And the next one I have, we would smile / say hi to each other. Bowen Byram, Owen Power, Chase Stillman, Kent Johnson, Cole Caulfield, Maddie Beniers, Braden Schneider, Jack Quinn, Caden Korzak, and Caden Goulet. I think you would find me annoying. We have Connor Bedard, Brendan Othman, Alex Newhook, Shane Wright, Spencer Knight, Dylan Cousins, and Devin Levi.
Whoa, wait, Honor? Honor?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think he wouldn't like me.
Mr. I'm
Love
good,
Honor.
but I'm not actually good. I'm not gonna.
Honor? No.
Then we have we run in completely different friend circles. Dylan Holloway, Kirby Dock, Luke Hughes, Francesco Pinelli, Peyton Krebs, Thomas Harley, Alex Turcotte, Connor McMichael. And then that one dude, I don't know his name. I have to learn it by the end of this podcast, apparently.
Corson Coleman.
Corson Coolemans.
He's going to Wisconsin.
I'm gonna search him up
no,
later.
Ari,
Okay.
just remember him as the guy that's going to Wisconsin next year.
See, that's a good way to remember him. Okay, next after that, we have, honestly, you're probably friends with everyone. I have Cole Perfetti, Olin Solwiger, and Connor Roulette. And then the last one is, we're too similar, so I don't know where that leaves us. I have Brendan Brisson. I just think we're so similar, so I don't know, if we would be friends or he would find me annoying. So there's that.
There's that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Do I want to would look good with different hair one first, or the suit tier list? Let's do the suit tier list. That one's cute. That one's nice. Okay, so basically, for this one, we did it with like a little different format. So I went through and meticulously went through the 8 posts Hockey Canada made on Instagram of the guys in their suits, and we're gonna rank them because we can. Because it's fun, and because honestly, like genuinely, I really think, some of them need to be called out on their decisions. Okay, here, let me zoom in a little bit on this. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, is that better? Can you see it better?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So in our first tier, we have the tuxedo effect becoming the suit effect, because these are like my favorites out of all of them. So here we have Bowen in his burgundy suit. Iconic. That's his iconic abs suit. I love it so much. That's like my favorite suit that any of the guys wore at World Juniors. Then we have Jamie in a blue suit jacket with a checkered tie, like a kind of plaid tie. We'll talk about Jamie and his decisions. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. And then we have Fetz in his really nice pink tie, and then blue suit again. Alex Newhook, iconic in his black suit with blue tie and his blue suit, black shirt, blue tie. We have the guys showing up not in suits, because that's iconic as well.
Yes.
The first day, according to Kirby, Bowen was wearing like a tracksuit, like the ugliest shirt imaginable, but I love it. Okay. Then we have Quentin in his floral print jacket, the iconic floral print jacket with his berries and his bow tie. I love that look so much. And we have Jordan Spence in like a nice suit. It's the only photo that they took of him. And I think this is Philip Tomasino.
Yeah. Philip Tomasino.
In his burgundy suit as well, which I wonder if Bo borrowed that suit from him. Not gonna lie, because Bo wore like the same suit every day for like a week until prelims, and then suddenly he had like 6 other suits. And I'm like, where did you get these?
Explain.
Where did you get these?
Explain this.
And he has like his little hat on.
That hat is iconic. I love that hat.
Yeah, and then I have my Take Me to Prom Right the Hell Now tier, which is like the suits I like, okay, but like not as much as those other iconic suits. So I have Bowen in his blue suit, which like Bowen during the prelims really showed up to play. Like really didn't show up to play, and then in the quarters and the semis and the finals, he turned it on.
Yeah.
Y'all, he really turned it on. And then we have Braden with a red tie, which is iconic. That's Dylan Cousins, as I informed Kat this week.
No.
That was my profile for Discord for a while. Then we have, I think that's Dylan Holloway?
Yeah, that's Dylan.
If my eyes don't betray me. If my eyes don't betray me, I think that's Dylan. Okay. Oh, this is why. Okay, sorry. That was weird. Then I think that's Dylan Holloway again. Those two looks I really like from him. His looks at World Juniors were kind of underrated, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Quentin took the spotlight. He was really good,
no
too.
one really talked about him.
I think he was like, I don't have to wear it. Like, he was like, the NCAA never takes pictures of me. So now I'm just.
Yeah. Now I'm just here.
Yeah.
I think these 4 photos are of him. Iconic. They're all iconic looks.
Yes.
I love them. Love him. There's Alex Newhook with his, nice trench coat, which, love that. Peyton Krebs in one of his nicer suits.
One of.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then I think that's Ryan Suzuki, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, and then Philip Tomasino, again, with the iconic red hat.
Yeah.
That's...
I love the red hat.
Then we have, it'd be red carpet worthy if you changed like one thing. And so these are like the middle tier suits. We have Bowen. We have Braden with his ugly brown tie. We have Dylan Cousins in all black, which like that was a choice, I guess. It didn't make him look really good. I think that's Dylan Holloway. I hated his tie. That's Dylan Garand. I didn't like his suit all that much. Jamie, I hate that suit jacket. It's because of Trevor. It's not your fault. That's Dawson Mercer and Dylan Garand again. I think that's Alex Newhook.
That's Alex Newhook.
In his pink shirt. Peyton, I like the other suit better. Quentin, I hate the trench coat look. I think this is Quentin again. No. It's just a plain blue suit. And then Philip Tomasino, I like the other two looks on him better. Then we get to my problematic tier. Let me just say, okay, these guys, how much money do they make? Most of them have signed ELCs. Do they realize that they can wear more than one suit with a different tie every day? Do they realize that is a thing? Because when I was going through these, I was like, okay, I gotta make sure I can't repeat looks. But they all wore the same suit with a different tie. So I was like, I need to take photos of these. I have 56 photos of them saved. But most of them are just guys.
That was
guys in the same suit with a different tie.
No, that was me though, because I saved all of their suit pictures during the World Juniors, and I'm going through afterwards, and I'm like, this and this and this are the exact same.
This and this and this are the same suit. I hate it. I hate it so much. And so it's as long as I got my suit and tie tier, aka the guys who made my life hell by wearing one suit with a different tie and making me look very closely to make sure I wasn't repeating looks. First, we got Justin Barron in there. I think that's Barron again?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
There's Cole Perfetti. He was particularly guilty of repeating a suit with a different tie. Caden Gooley,
I think that's Thomas Harley.
Who is that?
I
can't see his face.
I think that's Thomas Harley.
I think that's, yeah. Thomas Harley. Jacob, Jamie, I hate you so much. You wore the same suit with a different tie 3 times. 3! You wore 2 different suits, and you only wore a different suit jacket. You didn't even change your pants. Jamie, please, get more than 2 suits. You gotta already burn the other one, because Trevor touched it. Okay? Continuing on. There's Connor McMichael in the same suit, pretty much. Dawson Mercer wore the same suit every day.
It was very funny.
Peyton Krebs. Quentin was even guilty of it, guys. All he did was change his bow tie from plain black to black with little speckles of white. Little speckles of white. Anyways, and then Connor Zari in the same trench coat outfit pretty much every day. And Zooks is there, but we love him, so... And then we have my final and favorite tier. Kevin Levi, wearing one suit the entire tourney and making my life very, very easy. He wore the same ugly checkered pants with the same ugly floral jacket and carried the same bag every day. Did not change one thing.
Do you think he might be a superstition?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah.
I hope.
7 days, 7 tournament games without doing your laundry, Devin.
I mean, he might have done his laundry, between games.
You know he wouldn't have.
I can always hope.
You can always hope. Anyways, yeah, that's my tier. Sorry about that rant about the guys,
So, the first here is the iconic Alex Newhook pregame suit pick, because I am a biased Boston College fan, and any picture of Alex before a game is iconic to me. So it's Alex, it's all of his pictures. Yeah. And then we have the Take Me to Prom section. It's Phil Tomasino, in the red suit and the red beanie. And it's Bo in the burgundy this is red in my eyes, but burgundy suit. And we have Jamie in the Trevor coat. I only put him there because I don't know, I like it. I like the picture and like the angle. It makes him look good. And then we have I can't see. It's Braden.
That's Braden.
Yes, I don't know. I like black. I like black. Don't quote me on that. It's a figure skating thing. And then we have I can't see who that.
Dylan Holloway.
Yes, that's Dylan Holloway. I really like that suit. I don't know why, I just do. And then we have Quinton's iconic red floral suit with the bow tie and the berries. It's iconic. And then we have, I still refuse to believe that this is Dylan, but whatever. Yeah, Dylan Cousins. He looks really good.
Because he looks like Alex Newhook.
Shut. He does though. He does look like Alex. I still think that's Alex. I could just be blind. And then it just says yes, because it was very late at night and I'm very uncreative. So we have both
Bowen,
yeah. And also Bowen again, whatever. And then we have Dylan's black suit. And then I think that's
Holloway.
Yes, that's
because he's carrying coffee. He always carries coffee.
Yes, it's one of his pre-game. I'm not superstitious. Pre-game rituals.
And then I think that's Quinton.
Yes, that's Quinton. No tie. I probably wearing a bow tie. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. And then we have the okay. Like you look good, but also not really. You have Braden. That one picture of Braden. Yeah. Then we have Dylan twice. That's
Three
also
times.
Dylan. Yeah. And then we have Dylan Grand, Quinton. That's not even a suit. Ryan Suzuki, Peyton twice, Jordan Spence, and Thomas Harley. I put pretty much everyone in the top 4 tiers, and then we have the. I think you look great, but could you just change it up a little bit next time, please?
More than just a tie.
And yeah, put all of the guys that wore the same suits, same as Q's section. And then we have Devin. I know that they don't really make you wear suits at Northeastern, but please tell me you have more than just that one suit and tie.
Here's the thing. The suit pants don't match the jacket.
Oh.
That's the thing.
I
the
know.
has to have more than one suit. He clearly has 2 suits that he brought. So then I guess he just put them together, mismatched one day, and it worked. And then he
won, and then he was like, oh, well, I'm not going to change it now. This gives me the same vibe as Nick Suzuki wearing the same, burgundy. No, the same burgundy suit, the entire playoffs. 2 months. I think I saw him wear 3 different suits. And then we have there are multiple people here, so I don't know where to put it section, which is just group picture that Kirby posted, Connor Zari and Ryan Suzuki, and then Dawson Mercer, and I can't see who that is in the background.
Okay. Ari, then, you'll go. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can find the photo. You sent it to us. Because I feel like this one, out of all of them, requires the most visual.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Let me just download the image first. And then I'll open it up. Oh, no! Don't download a web page.
You can, if you open it on Discord, you can click Open Original, and then it'll open another tab.
It won't open original.
Oh.
It'll just open link. Give me the attachment. There we go. Okay. Tech. Haha.
Oh,
Who
fun.
knew that that would be our downfall today?
Honestly. Oh.
Here we go. Y'all can see it?
Wait. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so for this one, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. So first here we have the serving looks, not food tier. Ari, explain.
Okay. Well, these are the looks that are my favorite. I just noticed that I think the 4 photos are Quinton Byfield, so there's that. There's the red suit, the checkered one, the bow tie, the other bow tie. I just liked all of Quinton's looks. That's Peyton. I think that's basically World Juniors. I just liked all the checkered suits. And then I think the last 3 are Alex Newhook.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has the coffee. All of them are great. And then that's Dawson Mercer with the blue suit. They all look so good.
I love the Gatorade, like the
Then my
Gatorade
next
throw.
Yeah.
I love them. It really is iconic. My next one is Walk That Runway, Baby. This is like looks I liked, but they weren't up there. So we have Jamie with like, I don't know, what would you call that? Crisscross tie. That one was I remember that's the first photo I saved of them in their suits.
You put 3 out
Then we have Connor.
Jamie looks in one tier, even though they're the same, as opposed to the tie with the tie.
Then we have Connor Sari and Ryan Suzuki. That's the look. Brayden with the red tie, and then Dylan Holloway. The next 2 photos are of Dylan. Those are really looks that no one talked about. Then we have Caden Goulet. Vision is so bad. That's Cole Perfetti. And then Bowen Byra. Cole again. Then Dawson. Jacob, that suit, man. Jamie Drysdale.
With a purple tie.
That tie. I like that tie. Okay, but
moving
moving
I'm
on
salty about him wearing the same suit. Suit with 3 different ties. I hate him so much.
That's because you like chose to go through all of them.
Okay.
And then Philip. It's the red hat, man. It's the red hat for me. I don't know who the next guy is. It's the mask. I'm already blind, but then with the mask just throws me off. But his suit looking great. Then we have Jamie. I don't know. Not my favorite, but it's a look. Then the next category is the longest. Okay, I see you. The guy with his head cut off. I do not know who that is.
It's Tom Tiley.
Yeah.
Then we have Connor. Then Jamie. And
Justin
is that?
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, I don't know who. Then we have Philip again with the red beanie. I'm blind, don't know who that is, so we're gonna skip. Philip again, and Ryan, Jordan, Connor. See, I'm learning their names. Connor, Dylan. That photo is iconic.
That photo's iconic. I love it so much.
The guys with their heads cut off, they look good. I know who they are. Connor. Okay, did Connor just wear the same thing like all throughout? Okay.
It's the same peacock.
Me just realized this now.
It's the same shirt and it's the same color.
Love that for him. Then we have Devin. And then Bo.
His iconic abs burgundy look is so low. I hate it. I hate it. Heike, I hate it.
At this point, it was like when we were doing all of them, so I just kind of got over it. But yeah, that should have been higher. Then we have when your mom made you buy it, it's your Sunday, and now we are here.
basically, this is just guys. It's like basic. We have Peyton. 2 photos of Peyton. Then that one dude.
Justin Barron, my abs child.
Is that the same dude? I think that's.
Yeah.
Then
it's the
Bo. Brayden, that's Ty. That's a no from me. Peyton. Is that Dylan? I think that's Dylan Holloway.
Dylan Holloway twice.
Yeah.
And then Dylan Cousin.
Dylan Cousin. And then
That
the last
black
one
look was not it.
I
The
liked
all black
it.
look was not it.
I liked it.
feel about it.
I like
It
black,
could
I
work,
think.
but I don't know.
If
I
you
don't
like
think
change
it
one
would
thing,
work.
if you put on a white shirt instead of a black shirt that day.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
would have made it better. And then my last one is only people who can make athleisure/casual clothes work. Oh, and I spelled casual wrong. But that's my
fine.
tier list.
Casual.
It was late.
Okay, so let's try and move quickly here because we're nearing another hour and a half show. So, let's see how quickly we can move through the rest of the tier list. Okay, so we'll do the looks good with different hair tier list. Did you guys do that one too? Yes?
I did it and I can't find it.
Okay, we'll skip it. We'll wait for next time then.
See,
Which
they're like in
Which
my...
ones did you guys end up doing? The actually be on the Bachelor one, or and the what they would do if they saw you in the stands one?
Disappeared, bro.
Hmm?
I'm kind of mad. I did them and like I can't find them.
they're like
Hello?
in...
What's
I
going
have
on?
like... I'm on a MacBook, right? I have like the Finder and it's not organized and they're... Wait. Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess we can end here then.
Yeah,
and wait
we'll
for
just-
you guys to find them next time.
We'll have them next time. Or
We'll
just...
save them. We'll save them.
I'll just-
I have mine ready, but I don't think y'all are gonna enjoy seeing mine because it's just me basically realizing that Alex Turcotte would hate me if he ever met me.
I feel like Alex would hate me as well. It's fine.
He'd hate all of us. I
Honestly.
swear to God, he did all of us. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Sorry it got cut so short, guys. We spent like half of the time on tech issues,
There will be a blooper reel.
which there will be a blooper reel. Remember to go follow us on Instagram. We might have fun stuff coming out for that soon, right? Ari, yes.
Yes. Probably today or tomorrow.
Yeah, and we'll post our Bachelorette stuff. And yeah, this was a good episode, guys, aside from the tech stuff. We'll do the rest of our tier lists and superlatives next time.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. And it's out.